Hi, good everyone. Hi, everyone. My name is Lionel Smith, and I represent the Deaf Association here in Barbados. Welcome to all Grenada, Barbados, Grenada, Barbados, sorry, and everyone online and all the other territories that are here. It's been a really good discussion that we've had here about improvement and what more we can do. And one of the things is that we don't have enough interpreters. Our interpreters are always busy. They always have interpreters that need to go out and communicate with little side conversations that we will be having, a lot going on in one room, but we may need interpreters in other places. But we need more deaf education in the Caribbean as well, who will be able to work, and attend conferences like this, so that we can help improve education and have hearing people and deaf people, hearing people knowing and understanding deaf people better, and so we'll be able to become a more inclusive, and make whatever papers we write or whatever we do policy-wise, we can look and see what the other Caribbean countries are doing, what problems and issues they're having, and maybe we can offer our assistance and our help. We can learn from each other. For example, Jamaica, I heard about the story earlier, and I think that was a very good idea, You know how we in Caribbean have CSCs, and we can borrow some ideas about education. Not only education, but different things, so that we can pull together and learn a lot from each other. That's what I wanted to say.
Thank you. Anyone else?
Thank you very much. Also remember we had the round table, so you were listening. I know that I saw you. If you have any questions or comments, now is the time, along with your oral evaluation of our conference. Thank you.
Thank you. We have another response from the deaf community.
Good morning, everyone, ladies and gentlemen. I'm glad you're here from Barbados. I'm Dario. And I also represent Broad Street Media, which is a deaf media company. And I've been looking and seeing everything that's been happening, so much that's been happening around the region, around the Caribbean. And I wanted to, there were some issues that were raised, some points that were raised during the conference about attitudinal changes. And we're talking about people who are deaf and hard of hearing, and it's important that we have good skills in communication and sign language so that we'll be able to understand each other. And, sometimes you see that there are some attitudes with principals and teachers of deaf schools where their attitudes aren't good, where they have bad attitudes, where the deaf community is concerned. And you have children and deaf adults, and you're trying to see how we can work together. The sign language skills aren't there, and the communication skills aren't there. And it's really important that we are able to achieve this, and we need to be able to learn more, to be educated, so that we can all understand each other clearly. Also, I want to see more deaf inclusion. That we can have deaf people on stage giving lectures and speeches, so that we could have deaf people can be at the table. We have skills, and we want to try to improve better and be able to, people can look at us and see and understand our experiences and how important everything is, so that it will be a good representative for the deaf community in the Caribbean. And also I've been given some thoughts about the future for the Caribbean deaf community and meetings, and not only sign language, but we can invite hearing people, different people from all over different islands to discuss their experiences and their struggles, and to see what kind of barriers they have and how they can be broken down, and a whole list of variety of things that we can discuss and see how we can support and how we can empower and include, and I think those are very important.
Okay, we have another.
But from what I've been seeing, wow, it's really been a big conference, especially for people with disabilities. Also for people who are deaf around the region. And we really need more of this, deaf people from around the Caribbean. We need interpreters, we need people who will be able to service the deaf. We need interpreters, more interpreters trained. And I hope the response is that change is going to be coming soon. And that I'm really happy that Barbados has been having this and has accepted this. And this is how we have created history being here. And my hope is that members of the deaf community in Barbados will be able to plan more and plan other conferences for the deaf. And it's really about time that people step out and be able to plan a conference. And we can be able to watch it on Zoom. Because you know what? We need human rights for all of us. And that must be actualized. And as a member of the deaf community, I want to see this inclusion happen more. We have a voice, and we are part of a community. And we have our own language, so we have that opportunity in the future to be included and to use our language. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Good afternoon. In the last few days, we have been able to come together as one people, one love, one community, and to have this conference, this very important conference. So I'm Leo. I am the president of a deaf community organization, and we work on different issues that the deaf community challenges and struggles with. Sense of bringing to the public and community deaf education, deaf culture, deaf ways of being. And so we're really excited to be here and to connect with all of you. And so there are also with Haiti and Trinidad and Tobago, being able to connect with those two, with Bahamas, being able to connect cross-country with all the different countries that came here, and really understanding what is going on as far as inclusive access in your countries. And I think that it really is important to understand that moving forward, it's not the negatives that we're looking at, it is the positives. It's what we're promoting and not going against. But thank you so much for everything.